All right, hello there. My name is Sol Runeholm, and I'm a Traveling Smith Vtuber, forging my own path, and this is the third episode of Octopath Traveler. Now, I believe that last time, since we came out of the city, I believe that now we are looking to go and recruit some new party members. So I believe, if I remember correctly, oh, there's random encounters out here. Okay, I was just wandering around. Okay, but what I was going to say was that if I remember from the map before. Oh, I did not heal. Okay, let's see what we got. If I have to, I'll use an SP heal. Let's see. I'm just gonna guess randomly. Not lightning weak. Yeah, so I believe, if I remember correctly from the map that they showed us at the start, that the direction that I'm probably going to want to head is north. I think that the north there was I don't remember what the path title or the job title was. It was priestess type character. I'm going to use SP restore.
Let's try this.
And I would like to get access to healing as soon as possible. So I think that I'm going to head north. I think I can look at a map. I'll look at a map after this. Is he weak to ice?
Oh, ice.
He is weak to ice. I guess that makes sense. Because I was thinking either he's weak to lightning or ice, because frog. Alright. Hopefully this is enough to finish him. I don't want to be... I guess after this I'll just go rest at the inn. Because I need to get just a top off.
Not bad. A passing.
Actually, something I did want to look at is how much JP we're earning on average. Because I remember that the point amount went way up after we got the first skill. So I'm going to quickly run back in town and get some healing before we head off somewhere.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Okay. This is awkward.
What is the logical course of action?
Okay, I guess maybe I am going to be forced to use some more healing items.
Oh, ice. Here's some proof.
Can I kill them with a level 3
Oh, ice.
and just skate by? No. The answer is no. Okay. Well, this is sad.
Let's try this.
At least these are cheap. These guys are... They should be really low, I think. I should have been paying a little bit better attention. Oh, it shows their name. Is it Flatlands Froggen? Okay, so the other one's got like around... what's that? 90 health? 80, 90 health? I'm being so greedy for no reason. Like, all of these items that I use are incredibly cheap. There's no reason for me to just be bashing this man with a club. But... Okay, nice. So it just scales linearly with the number of enemies. That's good. Because you actually have really good AoE damage. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe the random encounters were turned off last time. Wait, can I go in here? Oh, this is the inn. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought the inn was... I'm thinking... Oh, only 5? Wow. Okay. I guess we're going to be abusing that later, I'm sure. Oh, maybe I should have just come in here already. There's side quests.
Greetings to ye.
Shall I tell you a secret? Truth is, I've been asked to cook for the king himself. I do not lack for confidence in my skills. Alas, I can't seem to get my hands on the ingredients I need most. I want only the best milk, crab, and eggs. Milk, crab, and eggs is an interesting combination. Oh, that's it? Okay, we just... Alright. What do you have on scrutinize? My reputation... What? Okay. Scrutinize 90% chance. Your reputation in town will suffer if you fail. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I'm going to do it 90% chance, but... Okay, I get nothing for that, though. And there was a risk of failure. Finest chef in Atlasdam. When he worked at the palace, his cooking would please even the pickiest eater of the royal family. Now in pursuit of making the finest food, he is very particular about his ingredients, but has difficulty finding them. Okay, so the classics. Okay. You weren't here before. Sorry, let me redo that. I like it when the bard tells us new ballads. We just heard one about the legendary knight Sokrath. Sokrath. How valiant and noble he was. Okay. Can I scrutinize you? Oh, you don't have a chance. Okay, so... And this is not the same girl that was standing in the middle before. So, like, the town, like, completely changed as soon as we left. It's, like, completely different NPCs. Okay, that's good to know. When happy, she jumps in the air for joy. When sad, she slumps to the ground in dismay. Her sole dream is to become the realm's greatest actress. Though her friends sing her praises, the greater world knows nothing of her talents. Still, her talents are undeniable, and if given the opportunity, she will seize it and never look back. At age 8. There's a ton more people to talk to. Okay. So these are the same. Okay, I guess I'm going on a little bit of a sidetrack before I get going.
See, here.
Erstwhile retainer. I once served in the house of a noble family. A small home for one feels terribly small and cramped in comparison. Okay. 80%. Okay. Age 52. My master was generous enough to bequeath to me an invaluable inheritance. Memories of a loving family, a place within a noble legacy, and a symbol of my service. I have hidden it for safe keeping and recorded the location in my journal. Oh, okay, so that's why there was a chance. It feels kind of messed up. It feels kind of messed up to take from him. But noted.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. That old chap there was once in service of a highborn family. And I'm not reading good today. Okay. He has a notebook he took from the highborn house. It's his prized possession, they say. Oh. What are you about? Oh, you also have something. I'm noticing like some of these have chances, some of them don't. But there haven't been rewards for the ones that have chances. Or at least not direct ones. Like this was a piece of information that was definitely like, hey, remember this and then go find what they're talking about later.
Aye.
Shifty moneylender. You'd better repay me what I'm due. Your debts are only going to keep growing at this rate. Your parents must be weeping in the afterlife to see you like this, Professor. Alright. You spineless weakling, good for nothing but cracking open books. Wow. Okay. I'm guessing that's what this quest is about.
Good day.
Theratio. I am a teacher at the Royal Academy. You may call me Theratio. But I'm afraid that I'm being hounded by nasty, vicious moneylenders. I've repaid all of my parents' debt. But the interest, they always claim that I haven't paid all of the interest. I see. It's interesting, just regarding debts passing down to the family after the death of a loved one. In some countries that's illegal. In some countries that's standard. It's, I don't know, always gives me a little bit of an icky feeling. Scrutinize 90%. I'm gonna do it. Age 31, a miserable moneylender who looks for easy prey. Once he discovers his chosen target's weakness, he exploits it for a quick profit. Having never succeeded in his studies, he now holds a personal grudge against anyone who looks the least bit intelligent. Great.
Good day.
Man, everything is on a chance. A kind-hearted, albeit inexperienced professor at the Royal Academy who folds easily under pressure. Deep down, he's a passionate individual with a dream he wishes to see come true. Okay, so he's really just getting taken advantage of, like 100%. Do we have? Oh, okay. Much has changed. Fast travel. Transport yourself instantly to any town you visited before. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that in this game. Select the place you want to go with the cursor. Then press the A button. You can only fast travel to cities, towns, and villages. Fast travel may become unavailable at times depending on your progress in the game. Makes sense. Oh, that's okay. So there's the recommended level 5. Recommended level 5 for, I'm assuming, all of these starter places. Oh, the map is way bigger than it was in the original character select. Sea monsters. Classic. What was that? Oh, okay. It was the creature in that corner up there. It's moving, like blowing into the map. I guess, or maybe they're representation of the winds, like personifications of the winds. Maybe I'm just reading too far into that. This feels like there's meaning to this. The pirate, I'm assuming pirate related stuff over here. I wonder if these are actual thing, like they look like decorations, but I wonder if these are like actual things that we can fight later, like extra bosses. Interesting. Wow, okay, the map is way bigger than I thought it was. Okay, awesome. This definitely feels like a secret area. Islands off to the side. Oh, okay. Cyrus Chapter 2. Oh, Quarry Crest. Okay. That is way over there. Oh, actually, that's not as far as I thought it was. I got thrown off by how far the other corners of the map were. Still further away than anything else, I think. Yeah, still quite a bit further away than everything else. What does that say? Chapter 2, level 24. Okay. I assume that the play is to go and pick up everybody and then start doing second chapters, but I guess we'll see. Can I go to that? Okay, no. Just close. Yeah, so my plan, after I guess I go back and look at stuff in Atlas Dam, is to go up towards Ophilia, because I assume that she has healing magic. And then we have kind of like a core of a black mage-esque character and a white mage-esque character. So we have a healer and a damage dealer, at least. I guess we'll see where we go from there. I could go counterclockwise around, or I could go grab Ophilia and then head back down towards Tressa. I'm guessing, so Ophilia, I'm definitely wanting to go to first because I want the healing magic. But Tressa is a merchant, if I remember correctly, so might be also good to double back and grab her, because I'm assuming that she has abilities that will determine how much money and rewards that we get from things, or maybe will allow us to purchase things somehow. That seems like a really strong ability to have, to make sure that we're stronger than we would otherwise be in areas. Okay, journal. Oh, each character. Okay, I see. So this like gets you get a recap of each character's story in case we need to come back. Okay. Just going to skip this real quick. Yeah, okay. It seems to be just a recap. Okay. Oh yeah, my original intent was to see if there was some indication of the quests, because we did definitely get a thing there for the quest, I thought. Oh, that button also brings us there. So is that not in the journal? Oh, side stories. Okay. Flatlands. The ratio is tutelage. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we really only have the bare minimum. I'm not displeased by that. I actually like having the chance to actually figure stuff out and not have every single thing be waypointed. Okay, interesting. Can I go in here? Bust down the door. Because apparently we were unable to close doors. So I'm just headcaning that Cyrus is just kicking the door in. Save. Okay. Do you have new items? No. Who are you? You the bard? No. Obstinate merchant. Milo's tips are never wrong, and that's the god's truth. The last batch of wares he told me about I sold in a single morning. Milo says he has a business opportunity, then I listen. Who's Milo?
Eyeing me.
Crest-bearing drunk. Stupid piece of sparkle. This crest won't even buy me a proper drink around here. What? Think it means anything, this useless thing? Sure, it meant I was part of something once, but what does that mean? Nothing. Brotherhood don't fill your belly. Okay. This reminds me of something else. Doesn't appear. Are you new? No. I'm going to see if I can scrutinize these guys. Terrible drunk who becomes incredibly violent when deep in his cups. A former mercenary, he knows all too well about how to hurt a man, and his rampages have led him to be cast out from many a tavern. His sole prized possession is a small gold medal. I'm guessing maybe early on in his career, or maybe at the end of his career as a mercenary, he managed to get some kind of medal from participating in whatever conflict he was a part of.
Hello.
Dan. I've designed a new model of windmill. Not to boast, but it's far more efficient than the ones we already have. Alas, for some reason, nobody's willing to give it a try. It could save these people a fortune, but everyone's stuck in their old ways. If only I could find my first customer, I'm sure my luck would change. Adoption is always the most difficult part of the invention of any new technology. That is actually like trying to get off the ground. Always difficult to go get first adopters. If he's actually telling the truth, anyway. A man of the Frostlands, attempting to design a new kind of windmill. For a time, he was apprenticed to an inventor while pursuing his studies. He specializes in improving upon established designs, making them cheaper to produce or more efficient to operate. This guy would make a lot of money around here. Not around here in the game, but around here. Can I buy, or should I buy anything? Sturdy armor. Interesting that Cyrus can wear that. I don't think I'm going to spend money. I don't feel like I have a lot of money. But now I want to go investigate the rest of the town and see if there's any other new people. I'm sorry I'm going on a complete sidetrack, but after this I'll head back up towards Ophilia. That's my goal for the episode today, is to go and do Ophilia's story. Hopefully make my way through it all the way. But if not, get to some kind of some point that makes sense.
Greetings.
Enthusiastic youth. I thought you were a bald man from behind. I am so sorry. I just, the way his sprite looked from behind, I thought it was like a bald guy. I was not expecting enthusiastic youth with a full head of blonde hair. Ever since I read a book about knights, I've dreamt of becoming a knight's squire. Core, I love knights. Core. Wow. Don't see that often. Core, I love knights, don't you? Their fancy armor and jaunty plumes atop their heads. Well, I do like fancy armor. Plumes, not so much. Not a big fan. All I needs to do now. Oh, I feel like I need to change his entire accent based off of that. All I needs to do now is find one in need of a squire. It's not even the right accent. I feel like somehow there was an accent needed there, and I did not land on it at all. Scrutinize time. One of these I'm gonna fail, I'm sure. Age 21. A young man who wants nothing more than to help others. Proud of how his father supports public figures from the shadows, he strives to live up to his example. Should he follow in his footsteps, no one will ever know how instrumental he is to the success of others. Interesting. Now I'm saying same things as Cyrus. Most intriguing. It's not really that much different than me just saying interesting after literally every interaction. I apologize. They say Russell turned himself into the guards and confessed his crime. Okay.
Listen.
A priceless book was stolen from the archives many years ago. Ever since then, they've kept this place tightly guarded. It seems to be a recurring issue. Okay, so there is some new stuff.
How are you doing today?
This is the Royal Library. Here you will find many rare and valuable books. Is there a particular tome you're looking for? You've completely forgotten who I am after the story. Many such cases. Yeah, I don't think these guys were in here before, were they? This guy has got a cool design. I like his design. Cool hairstyle and beard. Who are you?
Greetings.
Passionate reader. This tome, The Ancient Capitals, contains a record of this ancient city of gold. Oh, one of these. Look, do you see? An entire city where everything is made of gold. I wish there were more details about it, but it's only the briefest mention. You know, when people go searching for cities of gold, it never ends well. And there are many such legends. Literally every single time, it results in a lot of people dying when people go and look for those things. And it's never the actual city of gold. Age 23. An avid reader who spends most of her waking hours in the Royal Library. She would rather read than eat, and once neglected to sleep for 3 days, too absorbed in a good book. Been there, done that. She claims to have inherited her love of literature from her late mother. Maybe not necessarily with a book, although I've definitely skipped one night's sleep over a book. Wonder if I can go back in here.
Hello there. Sure isn't.
I'm technically
Hello?
kicked out. Know-it-all Milo. Oh, so you're the guy. You interested in trading? Because I've got an opportunity you might call golden. Want to hear it? Of course you do, matey. Of course you do. Oh. That is not the accent I gave you at all. I feel like scrutinizing this guy is... Oh. I failed. Reputation. Failing with path actions will negatively impact your reputation in town, so be careful. The townsfolk will not respond to your path actions if you have a poor reputation. Fortunately, the bartender at the tavern can fix your reputation for a fee. Fail 4 more times and your reputation in town will suffer. I'm still going to try it again, because 90%. Age 36. A well-informed man with an uncanny knack for foretelling the future. With his vast wealth of knowledge, he has consistently managed to predict I said stock market trends because that's exactly what this guy reminds me of, is a stock market bro. To predict market trends. Word of his talents have reached the ears of the Colzione family, which has taken an interest in him. Information gleaned. The jalapeno? Jalapeno? Is it like a jalapeno, but jalapeno? But without the enye? Gleaned new information. What is this? Does this show up in? No, if I remember right, there's a thing in the inventory. Yeah. A tip from a reliable source about a potentially profitable vegetable. Okay. Handsome minstrel. I have discovered another ancient ode, recounting the exploits of a knight most sturdy. I'm guessing this is what the girl at the other part of town was talking about. I'm still working on my delivery, but would you care to hear some of it? Ahem. I guess I'm not going to get to hear it. Maybe if I scrutinize. 60%. Oh boy. Well, I got 4 failures left. I'll take it. Age 23. A young troubadour who has only just embarked on his journey to become famous. As his own poetry is still lacking, he spends his days wandering the realm and studying the works of the masters. That's a great way to start. That's exactly how you start. With any craft, you always start by focusing on studying the work that you admire. Maybe not necessarily the masters, but the things that you like, the things that you want to do. Even when he is simply practicing singing another song, people flock to listen, for his voice is beyond compare. The Song of Socrath. New information. Let's see. Lyrical information about a legendary knight. We don't get to actually look at it. Okay. Can I go back in here without causing a massive problem? I thought this guy was going to stop me, I'm not going to lie. From the way he was positioned here, I thought he was going to like walk forward and be like, you can't come back in here, Cyrus. You know what game has a lot of that? Those Paper Mario games do that all the time as a bit. Can I go in here even? Oh, interesting, they're not here. Okay, there's literally nothing to do in here then. Alright. Cool. Cool. So it is interesting. I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern here in that, like, I'm not getting like items and stuff, or at least not from scrutinizing, not like causing items to appear, but it is giving us like information, and there are quests to pick up, stuff like that. So any change with you?
What?
No.
Hello?
Nope. And what have you got?
What ho?
Art lover. What ho? I collect great works of art. and this particular artist has been a favorite of mine lately. The only trouble I have is that this artist is quite particular and refuses to paint anything but landscapes. Still, I wish I could find more of his work. If only I could track down a few more samples. Also noticing that I'm getting no resolution from anything here, which makes me feel like either I need more path actions, maybe? Or maybe more stuff will change the next time I come back. I guess, or maybe it's possible that there are more of this stuff is in other towns. I guess I just assumed that there would be more self-contained content here. But that's okay. We picked up a couple of things. I'm gonna go ahead and save at the one outside. I guess I could top off reputation, but I don't think probably that's necessary. And full health, full health. I think we're good. All right, well, let's get started for real.
I've done my research on you.
I've done my research on you. I wonder if that line only plays if you know all of their weaknesses. Is that symbol light? I'm guessing that symbol is light on the far right there. I guess that does mean that there is an actual light element. And now I nuke him, right?
Oh, ice, pierce them through.
It's kind of expensive. Like burning a lot of SP to beat these guys. Like in terms of turn efficiency, it takes 3 turns and a little bit less than, or a little bit more than a quarter of my SP. I guess I was about to level up, so I guess I can sort of use level ups to keep myself topped up. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Actually, I did just see something right before I went into the save menu. The map is turning red. You remember I was saying before that in other JRPGs, when you run, you get more encounters? I wonder if that's... I think that might be the case, because that is turning red when I'm speeding up, when I'm running around. So maybe that is actually the case in this game as well. But maybe it's only on the overworld or something. Because it didn't seem to be the case in that dungeon, but I wasn't in there long enough to have a good read on it. Can I 2-turn you? Nope. Not at level 6. I guess I could have gotten a weapon upgrade, but it just didn't feel like a good use of money. Awesome. I do really like the particle effects and the way that they're done in this game. Like there's a lot, but it's not like poorly done by any means. All right, so we need to head north. Let's see. North Atlas Dam Flats. How much freedom of movement? Okay. So we do have like pretty defined paths. Squirrel. I cannot speak to the squirrel. The Whistlewood. Danger level 15. Okay, I guess we're not going in there.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Hello. A bug and a cat with a bag. Cat is not in the bag. The cat has a bag, but the cat is not in the bag. The cat is out of the bag. I'm going to hit them with fire now.
Oh, flames, raise, roll.
1 damage. Okay. I guess that might have been a special enemy. One of those. A lot of JRPGs have enemies that, like, if you can nuke them in a single turn, like you get a ton of XP or gold and or both, or maybe a special weapon or something. I didn't realize though that was going to be like that. It did look he was weak to a staff, so I probably would have had the opportunity, but too bad. Ice. Are you weak to ice? You are not weak to ice. I feel like this thing is maybe not weak to any of the spells that I have. Oh, it is? Okay, the bug is weak to lightning. I would not have expected that.
What is the logical course of
Aggressive ant. Okay. And nuke him.
Smite them down. Thus ends your lesson.
Thus ends your lesson. All right. I do appreciate that they've given them multiple lines of battle dialogue. I feel like save points are really common. Although maybe it's just because we're in like starting areas. All right.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Interesting dilemma.
Okay. Boom. And
Interesting dilemma. Oh,
boom.
ice! Pierce them through.
I feel like I'm still low on SP. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to my next level. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make it to my next level without topping off somehow. If I was not playing on camera, probably what I would do is just teleport back to the city. But for the sake of time, I'll probably just use the plums. I think it's the plums. Yeah, spiriting plum.
I've done my research on you.
Oh, they are weak to staff. Okay.
Interesting dilemma. All light.
Still definitely more turn efficient to just spam magic.
What is the logical course of action? All light.
Can we two-shot you guys?
Smite them down.
Nope. At least they don't die in 4 hits or something like that. That would be really unfortunate. We're burning through so much SP per fight. Nox root. Okay. What do we got here? Thunder Soulstone. I believe that's the consumable version of lightning. So I think I want to go left here. Yeah, it definitely does seem to be that if you walk, oh, you surprised your foe. Okay, so that is a mechanic in this game. In most JRPG games, if you surprise the enemy, either it's a random chance or maybe like if you're playing Persona or something, it's if you get like a back attack in the overworld, you get a surprise round. Very similar to D&D as well. You get a surprise round, means the first round that the enemy gets a chance to act, they won't act. Although I don't know how that's going to interact with break. I don't know if that means that he loses his first turn that he is free of break, or if he just would have done nothing that turn when I inflicted him with break. Ah, okay. Does appear to have been that he would have just lost that one initial first turn. I'm guessing.
Not bad. A passing grade.
I actually would prefer to fight multiple enemies because I'm wasting so much SP. Maybe it is worth going back because like these are, I mean, they're not expensive, but they're expensive enough for it to be kind of a pain. We'll try it once. We'll speed run. Oh, 6 time. It was 6 this time. I wonder if it's like the cumulative level of the party. Or if it's just went up by 1 this time, and then it'll like progressively gain more. Yeah, look at the mini map. Whenever I'm running, it turns red. I do think that that must be indicating an increased encounter rate. Okay. So this time I'm going to just bonk him twice right out of the gate. Kate. You know, I've never actually learned how to pronounce Kate Sith. I really should learn. Miss. Okay.
You should have studied harder.
You know, I wasn't expecting that. I guess I should have. I guess I didn't waste any SP anyway. I don't know how. I don't have any concept of how common those encounters are. So hopefully they're not super rare.
Can't we settle this like
I'm just losing out.
Now, what next?
Zap.
What is the logical
It would be
course of
so nice if I could just two-shot these, and I'm just not there. Boom. Okay. I think though with that, we're more than fine to run pretty much most of the way, especially with that level. Hopefully that's enough of a bump that we can start like doing these in 2 rounds. Well, that's a definite biome shift up there.
Time to teach you a lesson. Oh, ice, pierce them through.
72? That's definitely a lot. That's definitely more, but I don't know if it's enough for this to 2-shot or 2-round. Yeah, it's definitely not.
What is the logical course of action?
Is it enough for me to bonk you?
Now, what next?
What about if I do this? Is that enough? Okay, that is enough.
Thus ends your lesson.
I guess that is marginally more efficient. Olive of Life. Look at those snow effects. Like, these aren't complicated effects, but they still look nice. Northern Flames Grace Wilds. Danger level 1. Ooh. Very classic snow area music. Instruments. I don't know why. I have a very specific association, and I think that it comes from specifically some of the snowier areas in Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, that have very similar instrumentation. You surprised your foe. What are you? Like a little dragon / lizard man? Ice lizard man. Okay. I wonder if this is an indication that ice flavored enemies in this game will be generally weak to lightning, or if it's just that this particular enemy is. Ooh, we 2-rounded him.
Not bad. A passing.
Untouched gives a money bonus. Okay, so it's kind of similar. Bravely Default had a similar thing where there was different bonuses you could get for each thing. I wonder what the one for JP is. Actually, speaking of that, do I have enough to get a new skill? I have exactly enough to get a new skill. I was not counting that, by the way. I did not actually know off the top of my head that was where we were at. Now the question becomes, I guess, do we get Analyze to be able to get the weakness of a foe in without having to fight them multiple times, or without having to use trial and error? Or do I just get a stronger spell? I feel like this is kind of a waste of a turn unless there starts to be types of enemies where it's a lot harder to figure out Because usually I think it's not too bad to run through the spells of different elements or attacks of different types. So I'm going to go with getting something that does damage. Deal lightning damage to all foes twice. Is that feels... I guess it's more action efficient, but it's way less SP efficient. I'm not sure I like that. I guess I'll try it. You can now equip support skills from the skills menu. Select skills, then equip support skills. Here you can choose which support skills you want to use. Why don't you give it a try? Do I actually have enough? Oh, so that my older skills counted. I thought I needed 4 new skills. Okay, evasive maneuvers. What does evasive maneuvers do? Equip support skills. Equipping support skills. All you need to do to reap the benefits of these handy skills is to equip them. So they're basically passives. Learn more skills to unlock additional support skills. Don't forget to equip support skills. You can equip up to 4 support skills at one time. I'm guessing like the very existence of this system implies multi-classing to me, or maybe multiple levels of classing, because there was not enough to fill out this number of slots in his, unless maybe there's like more you unlock once you unlock everything. There's not enough in the scholar list to actually fill all these out. Evasive maneuvers reduces the rate of random encounters. Equipping this skill with multiple characters will have no added effect. I don't want that. That seems bad. It is a very common mistake in JRPGs to use items or to run away from battle excessively. You will not need to grind, especially in a lot of modern JRPGs, very much, as long as you don't run away from fights.
I've done my research on you.
Study foe. So he's weak to fire. Oh, Ice Lizard Man 2. So there's different flavors. I am curious if he's also weak to lightning, or okay, so they're weak to fire and lightning. Well, I would like to give this a try. We'll give this the mega boost. And hit him with lightning blast instead of lightning bolt. Oh, that's definitely a different animation. Okay, I was worried it was going to be like the same. It was going to be the lightning bolt animation just twice. Okay, that's cool. It's way overkill though, like massively overkill. This way. I'm beginning to think it's not this way.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
It does seem like, because of the way the design of this works, that
What is the logical course of action?
defeating an enemy in a single turn is probably not super easy. Although maybe, I guess it depends on how break works in terms of like if a character hits on the same turn as something entering break. Flame's Grace. Oh, okay. So this was the right way. Well, that makes me want to go back. We'll get it on the way out. Excuse me.
A good day to you.
Townsperson, this is Flame's Grace, the very cradle of the Church of the Sacred Flame. Okay. What do you have? 90%. Age 53. Years ago, he and his daughter had a fight, after which he eloped with her husband, or she eloped with her husband-to-be. Now that she's returned, he is unsure of how to face her. Nevertheless, he is happy to see his grandson's face. An unfortunate but very common trope / series of events. A hidden item. Okay, so that definitely does seem to be a pattern. So like the initial state of a town, you can gain like items and stuff. from Scrutinize, but otherwise you can't. Or in the second stage of a town, you get like information primarily. Yeah, inspiriting plums are still feel a little cost inefficient. 14. Okay, yeah, so it's not based on levels at all. Well, it's definitely based on the levels. Like it goes up with the levels, but it's not like a direct equation. Is that Ophilia? Just standing there? Okay.
Hey.
Hey. You have an interesting voice. I hear it gets quite cold here, so items that can keep you warm are a must. Why are you selling metal equipment on the outside of a weapons shop that isn't yours? Like that's just either you're being like intentionally malicious towards this armorer, or you are not cut out for this line of work. Okay. Wolf's bow, great sword, spirit sword. Okay, the items here seem to be. I guess they're of similar quality, I guess, but different type. I do wonder if I had bought the quartz rod in the other city, if it would have been able to like be more efficient with those combats. Critical plus 10, speed plus 10. I do feel like those, while good, are not nearly as nice, at least early game for any game, as the earrings I got in the initial City of Atlastam. I'm still not going to buy anything. So we're going to start, I guess we're going to talk to, I think this is Ophilia. Ophilia. Liana, wait. I will perform the kindling in your stead. Okay. Her name is Ophilia, and she is a cleric. Oh, a cleric was the thing. I was telling myself it can't be cleric. I'm just thinking of Dungeons and Dragons. But it actually was cleric. In her home of Flame's Grace, the great cathedral towers above all. Is that it in the background? Within its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service to the flame. She's been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling. Why is there a ... there? That's a really weird place to put a ... A holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. Those are always known to be good. Never like horrible sacrifices or anything like that. But on the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophilia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in hopes of keeping her adopted family together. So they're not blood related? I guess it is a religious organization, so they might have meant sister in the other sense. She will need brave allies on the path she has chosen. Party members. Find comrades and add them to your party. Seek out your fellow travelers, and they will ask you for your help. I'm not going to read those lines because I'm assuming that they're going to be the actual lines. I apologize if they're not. Complete chapter 1 of their story, and then they will join you on your journey. After chapter 1, you can change your party members at the tavern. Take Ophilia along. Travel to other areas may be restricted until you complete certain tasks. Yes. Hear the beginning of the tale? Yes. Your reputation in Flame's Grace has improved.
Come in.
Come in. I'm guessing... Well, I guess this is probably going to be voice acted.
May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
Okay. You guys are laughing for a weirdly long amount of time.
times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now.
Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was.
I feel like her voice sounds
Liana?
very familiar. I wonder if her voice actor is someone that I'm familiar with. Like a voice actor I'm familiar with.
You need to
Liana,
worry about
specifically.
me. I was born to make the pilgrimage.
Oh, so this is like a
My
decided
father
from
did the
birth
same
thing?
20 years ago. As
Oh.
his daughter, I cannot let him down.
Does that imply that you have a child? Is this like a lineage thing? Are you ending the bloodline?
You really are incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it.
I guess I'm just assuming that her father died. Just like off the bat, I'm just assuming that he's already dead and he died on the pilgrimage. It's probably
What?
not the best thing to assume.
As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you.
Trueborn. See.
And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone.
Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophilia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it.
A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you.
Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
I have thoughts, but I'm gonna wait. Okay, so I guess for each character's story, we're gonna experience the story as if we had picked them first. Like we're gonna experience their like origin story first. And okay, so they do have a separate inventory. Healing, awesome. Okay, so I can't remember. Was this question marked out? I think it was question marked out before. Heal wounds for 8. Equipment, very similar to Cyrus's starting equipment. We got skills wise, heal wounds, holy light. So that's I'm assuming it's a damaging spell. Yep, light damage. Augment sheltering veil. Augment one ally's elemental defense for 2 turns. Luminescence deal light-based damage to all foes. Oh, this is a single target spell. Cyrus doesn't even have single target spells. Heal more. You know, okay. You know, something I have a personal pet peeve of mine in if you've ever played games from the Final Fantasy series or Kingdom Hearts series, and then you go to play Final Fantasy 14, and they have spells like Cure 2, Cure 3, Cure 4. I don't like this. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I like Cure, Cura, Curaga, Curaja. I don't know. I just felt like those are cooler and better than just counting. This is worse. This is worse. I dislike this greatly. Heal more and heal wounds. Heal wounds I'm okay with. Like that's fine. I guess I've kind of gotten used to it because of D&D, but heal more hurts me on the inside. Revive is fine. Okay. Cool. Okay, that felt like that was a large teleport. In the beginning, 13 gods created the land. 13. Not 8. Notably not 8. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts. And then they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, there's always one, isn't there? Galdera was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics, with a K. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Aelfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Aelfric called astral fire down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, and then sealed him away in the Afterworld. The Afterworld? Okay. A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Ostera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people. That's the sun. This right in front of us is very clearly not the sun. It's blue. We do not have a blue sun. This world does not have a blue sun either, as far as I can tell. Also, it happens to be contained entirely within this room. I don't know if that's actually what they were trying to imply. I should.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path.
Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
It is as if the two of you have become women grown in but the blink of an eye. How long has it been, Ophilia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
Okay.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
It's kind of really cool sprite work. And I can't speak words today. It's really cool sprite work that you can tell, like he has like a slightly like narrower face with a beard. Like some of the characters have a lot more like big jaw, but like there's so little to like sprite space, yet they're still able to like show that is kind of awesome.
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it.
Are they
enough
wearing
growing
poofy
up.
coats or armor?
My heart is
I think it's
full of
poofy
gratitude
coats.
for all that.
Or that's her hair. Okay.
No need for such words, my child. We
And then
all
she's wearing a
follow
robe.
The path the flame illuminates for us.
He's a lot quieter
Come
than
on,
the other
baby.
voices.
We're family. You, Father, and I.
Billy.
There's no need to be so formal about it.
That's cute.
Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for.
Of course. You're right, Liana.
Something deep-seated inferiority complex. From multiple avenues.
And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Liana.
I'm not so pleased. You know what it sounds like when you try to force your voice really low? I feel like this is sort of what that feels like. Maybe if I can do it. It's like, ah ha ha ha. An old layabout? You wound me, Liana. Like you're forcing your voice low in a very specific way. I don't know. Maybe it's just those lines. It's a little bit weird.
mojo keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
Oh my. When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
When you put it that way, I suppose I'm quite useless after all. I'm not able to do it. I actually straight up cannot get my voice to do that right now. But I think you probably get my point. There's something weird to it. I don't know. It's not bad. It's really not. It's just like, I don't know, something about it feels a little bit off. I don't know if it's maybe partly because of the audio mixing, because he's like a little bit quieter than them.
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophilia. So it would seem. Now, tell me, Liana. Are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
But of course, Father. I am ready.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands.
Okay, that's interesting.
This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step foot into the wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned.
And what happens in that case? Like, logistically, do they send another person out so that they can refresh the flames in any of the places that that person didn't make it to? Because I assume that it is, you know, you don't just leave it for 20 years until the next person.
I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. I will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
All right. You know, if I had been asked to read this line with these spelled that way, I would have understood that they meant like but why KOFF cough? You know, why?
Father? Are you all right, Your Excellency?
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my years announcing their advance.
I don't think so, actually. If you undertook this journey at a relatively similar age to them, then you are probably in like your 40s, maybe 50s. You're not even gray yet. You should not be like hacking up a lung just from purely being old.
Oh, you mustn't sound so gloomy, Your Excellency. There is still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus.
Ophilia is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here.
We will let the Pontiff know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
I'm glad that despite what I'm sensing is maybe some insecurity from Ophilia, that he really seems to value and love them both equally. At least as far as any interactions that we've seen so
We will take care
far.
of everything, Your Excellency.
But she definitely seems like maybe a combination of like chip on her shoulder slash little insecurity slash maybe a little inferiority
I'll
complex
see Father back to his chambers.
towards Liana.
Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here.
And I understand like she feels indebted to them, and that's totally 100% okay and normal. But it's just, I don't know. There's just some kind of internalization there, it feels like.
Well then,
Sorry, I took a sip of my drink. I suppose I should. I suppose I had best start preparing for the next service at once. I apologize for my complete and total inability to speak today. I don't know what's going on. Oh my. What is a child doing here all alone? Lost? Looking for somebody? What is the matter, child? Sorry. It's just it's so clearly like a grown man going. "Ah!" It's my mama. She's gone and I can't find her anywhere. I don't know why I feel the need to be silly because of that. Come back, mama. Don't leave me here all alone.
won't you come with me?
Now. Let's dry those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother? I'll be more serious. Can you really find her? Find her? My voice cut out there at you.
Of course.
Of course, my child. The sacred flame will show us the way. Though I should be preparing for the service. This is probably more important. No. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should still be able to finish everything in time. Path actions. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome any obstacle. Try pressing X in front of a townsperson. Ophilia can guide townspeople. They will follow wherever she goes. You can just do that? Okay. Yes, I'm curious to see how that works. Where did all you people come from? Hello?
Good day.
The holy blue fire of Elfric protects us and leads us through the darkness. There are rumors, however, of heretics who worship a black flame of evil. Can I guide you? Strength, 4 pips. Skills mental augmentation, summonable 8. You must be level 15 or higher to guide this person. Oh. So when they say like summon for her skill, she like can summon people that she's met. That's kind of awesome. And I guess this person is not like a combat focused individual, obviously, because it's a kid, but so it's got multiple different purposes. Let the flame guide your path. Really? You'll help me find her? Okay. What about you? Oh, you could just, wow, this is, I don't know why I'm really surprised that they would, first of all, make a mechanic like this, but also make it like usable on what appears to be probably anyone that you can talk to. That is wild. Strength 1, summonable 9. I'm guessing the summonable is the mana cost or the SP cost to summon them. Prayer, strength 1, guide this individual. Not going to.
Hello.
Hello. Many worshippers come to this cathedral to receive the guidance of the sacred flame. Okay. Can I even use guide on you? Ice Storm? Was Ice Storm the second level one or the first level one? I can't remember for Cyrus. Strength 1, summonable 9. Guide this individual, no. That's cool though.
Well,
We in the Church of the Sacred Flame worship the god Aelfric. We also revere the sacred flame, the enduring symbol of his holiness. Okay. And there's more bedrooms. Okay. I guess that's where I started, but since people have just been appearing. And this is what I was seeing in the background there. Who are you?
How'd you do?
Knight Ardant. I guess it could be Ardante, but I guess it's Ardant. Welcome to the great Cathedral of Flamesgrace. I should know who you are, but I don't. Are you here for the church service? As if she wasn't the one setting up the church service. I know this is probably generic, and like if I had walked over here as Cyrus, he probably would have said the same thing.
Grand.
The sheer splendor of the cathedral always takes my breath away. Are you both guidable? Sweeping Slash, townsperson. Just a regular guy. But he's got Sweeping Slash. This person... Knight Ardant. Strength 5. Skills Blinding Arrow. Summonable 7. So very cheap to summon. It's interesting. I'm guessing that's what that means. But you have to be level 20 or higher. So I wonder if something is very strong for the level, it has a really high cost?
Yes.
Yes. South of this cathedral is the city center. I hear the tavern there has the best meat around. Oh. Cutscene barrier. So this was her, this was his mom.
Young man.
That is not what she said at all.
Oh.
Sister Ophilia, how can I thank you for taking care of this little troublemaker of mine? We literally just walked out the door and she was like 20 steps away. And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own?
Actually,
Pray do not scold the poor boy. He was so good and brave. So brave and good this whole time.
Thank you so much.
You are too kind, Sister Ophilia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It is no wonder that the Archbishop is so proud of his 2 daughters. 2 daughters? Surely you must know that he's forever boasting of you and Sister Liana both.
truly?
He does? How deep set is this? But of course! Almost every time I speak to him. I mean, even I picked that up pretty much right away from a conversation. It wasn't even like behind closed doors, like away from Ophilia. Come along now, you. Thank Sister Ophilia, and then it's back home with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Ophilia. You sound like a teenager or like an adult man. It was my pleasure, child. But do try to stay with your mother in the future, yes?
I see.
Your Excellency. I will do all that I can to be the daughter that you would want me to be. And everybody's gone again.
If I might.
If I might have a moment, sister. Oh, look, another totally not evil guy.
Of course.
Yes, might I be of some service, my good sir? Would you know where I might find His Excellency, the Archbishop? May I ask who is looking for him? Ah, pray forgive my lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with the Lion Consortium. The bishop has generously deigned to engage in a transaction of sorts with us.
Well then.
A trader? I see. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I am Sister Ophilia. Oh, so you are Sister Ophilia. I've heard so much about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my services, he spoke much of his 2 daughters. I also heard that Sister Liana will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such loyal servants. It is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey that the Archbishop has summoned me here today. Is that so? We are much obliged for your support. I don't know, I just feel like this guy is suspicious. Think nothing of it, good sister. It is the duty of the faithful to serve the Church as the Church so tirelessly serves us.
No.
Sister Ophilia, you must come at once. Is the Archbishop having an episode? Whatever is the matter?
It's a disaster!
Oh, Sister Ophilia, it's the Archbishop. His Excellency has collapsed. Totally wasn't poisoned.
But how could...
What? I will come at once. Master Matthias, forgive me for abandoning you when you have journeyed so far, but...
No.
Do not spare a moment's thought for me, sister. Pray, go to the Archbishop's side at once.
Forgive me.
I totally didn't cause this. Thank you for your understanding, sir. Please, excuse me. Evil monologue time. Just me in the cathedral. Getting ready to... Oh, never mind.
Your Excellency! Ophilia, please! Please, take a moment to breathe.
That was a weird line read. It almost felt like those 2 lines were cut together. Like they weren't recorded at the same time or something. Like the tone and vibe were really disjointed.
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
Of course.
Anna?
Yes, Father?
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is good to hear.
Father? Father!
Worry not, Sister Liana. He is only resting.
Liana!
Sister Liana, are you not well?
What do you mean? Her dad is like on like suddenly collapsed and potentially on his deathbed. Of course she's gonna be like at least a little bit out of it.
I'm fine.
No. My goodness, that is extremely bright. The windows are very bright.
Liana. I know she's trying to act strong before the others. But I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this.
All right. Any change in dialogue? No? I'm guessing it'll be the same. Do I actually get to go into town? Okay. What do you do? Townsperson. Skills restore health.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I did talk to you before. I just didn't... I guess I didn't press the guide action yet. This is a jail? You know, that was not what I was expecting. An unguarded jail. I guess it's an unguarded empty jail. Can I not go over there? I guess not. What do you do? Steel defenses. There's a lot of, like, variety. If you continue north, you'll come across the cathedral. You may think it's cold now, but this is a warm spring zephyr compared to the town of Northreach. This exists in every culture. This type of person. Who are you, Shady Man? You want to know why I'm hiding here? Sorry, that's a secret. Well, what are your skill? Wisdom of the Church. What? I am curious to see what would happen if I use Scrutinize with Cyrus on that guy later. To save.
Greetings.
Okay, so this is a rank Knight Ardent. Up ahead lies the Cave of Origin, the holy ground containing the first flame. Way more military presence here. Strength 3, sweep. Okay, must be level 10 or higher. So that person is that person back there, the annoying one, is blocking a door, which implies to me that that door will actually be accessible later on. What do you do? You look like maybe a merc? Nope, tavern patron. Summon winds. Cool.
Hail.
Hail. A magnificent cathedral. No, it's the main temple for the Order of the Sacred Flame. Okay. Wait, do you have more dialogue? Let's
Hail.
check. Nope. Oh. All right then. Oh, okay, we're just teleporting.
Liana, how are you feeling?
Ophilia?
Liana!
What am I to do, Ophilia? Father, my father is...
Liana.
Being told that you have to leave on a multi-year journey, probably, when you have someone at home in that kind of condition. It's...
Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst.
Because if his health continues in this direction, he'd almost certainly be dead by the time she made it back.
But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong. And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey. But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
Don't despair, Liana. We are together in this. We will find a way.
Ophilia.
Had a momentary tech issue there. One sec. Thankfully, it's very brief. It has been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing and no one to care for me.
Now then.
Do not despair, Ophilia. From today, we are your family. This is Liana, my daughter, your new sister.
Hey.
My name's Liana, but you can call me Anna if you like.
Huh?
What's the matter with her?
Oh.
Liana, I'm afraid that Ophilia has gone through something very sad. So let us see that she is cheered once more. Together, in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes.
Yes, Father. I'll be the best sister ever, Ophilia. I wonder if this would be right around the time that he was getting back from his journey. I'm curious how old Ophilia is. If Ophilia and Liana are like 18, so like he would have completed his pilgrimage and then had children, or did he have children and then go on his pilgrimage? Because I feel like those are very different things. My first days in the Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and spoke to no one. This is very common when someone, especially younger kids, go through traumatic experiences to experience varying degrees of selective muteness or even more serious conditions that are similar, depending on the amount of trauma. It was she who brought me out of my shell, Liana, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Feely. Don't you want to go outside?
I do think that Philly and Anna are very cute shortenings of their names. I've never heard that for Ophilia to be shortened to Fili. I've heard Anna for Liana, but
Oh, I know. There's someplace I just have to take you. What?
oh,
This way. Up
this is
here.
like their spot.
Where are we going?
Ah, and see, they didn't show how to get up here
It's just a little further.
until just
Come on,
there.
We're nearly there.
It's interesting too, as well, that flowers grow up here, even in
Here we
snowfall.
are.
I'm assuming those are flowers. They definitely look like flowers.
What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too. Hmm? It's beautiful. Isn't it though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you.
A flower?
So now, won't you play with me? Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not. I'm not crying.
Mhm.
Good to hear it. We're going to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Liana. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game. And then
Cute. After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Liana brought me out from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for running off like that. I will return to Father's side and stay with him for as long as I can. At least make use of the time that you have. Pray, do that, Liana. He will rest all the easier knowing that you are with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Liana than anyone else. And yet she must hide that from all around her. Yeah, something I was going to say. When a person is in a leadership position, or even if it's just something like you're the smart kid, you're the athletic kid, and you have a reputation for that, then there is, assuming that the person is someone that is responsible, or maybe feels a sense of duty towards other people, I think that you see this sort of sense of duty to continue to represent that, and this understanding that is gained that when you are not able to be that, that other people notice, and it affects them. Like, using the smart kid in class example, like if you see the smart kid in class having trouble on a test, I wonder if many people have ever thought about what it feels like to be in that position of knowing, hey, maybe you just didn't study very much that night, or maybe you're the athletic kid and you're just not feeling all that well to that day, but then your peers, the people around you that know you as being that person, or maybe being a leader, you are the leader, you can't show that weakness because other people will actually perform worse because they see the person who's supposed to be good at the thing having trouble, and rather than assuming that that person is having a bad day or or not just wasn't prepared that time, they will assume rather that the situation is worse rather than that the person is worse. It's just a very interesting phenomenon when people have that sort of I wouldn't say faith in someone, because you'd also observe it in cases that even in cases where someone dislikes the person, they just count on that person being consistent. Anyway, if I were to gather the ember in her place, Liana could stay by her father's side. Of course, I cannot bear to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into that cave without the church's blessing. I'd get more than a stern lecture, that is for sure. As I recall, the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. And so I must gather the ember that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. So this is where we pick up? Okay, that is not at all what I was expecting. I thought we were going to have like a boss fight and everything before we link back up with Cyrus. Okay. This is the path that I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid? He really would, though. I know that Cyrus is not going to have any special lines, though, because they can't just account for every possible combination. But I do think, knowing his character, that he would think nothing of jumping right in here. I thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now, let us make for the Cave of Origin. It lies in the hills to the east of town. I feel like there's still some kind of shenanigans going on, though. But now, I'm beelining... Oh, actually, scrap that. How do I get there? I have to go around. Go around the back? No? Okay. Spiriting Plum. What happens if you use Guide on this guy? Sleepweed? Okay, we're staying very far away from him. Oh, okay, so Cyrus is like way stronger. That's why I thought that they were gonna have her like complete her solo stuff, like for her chapter 1, and then link up with Cyrus. I'm actually really surprised that that's not what happened. I'm going to use Scrutinize on a bunch of these people now. Never mind, that is a really low chance. I might come back. 50, wow, okay, is it just this town, or are these people? Or is it because they're like maybe stronger characters? 50%. I want to use it on this guy, though. Okay. I'm going to try again. One failure. Okay. Age 32. a former mercenary who enjoys telling tales of his heroism on the battlefield. Those around him eagerly listen to his passionately recounted stories, despite knowing most are untrue. Hidden item. I was expecting there to be like some kind of hint given his dialogue, but I guess not. I might have to make the rounds later though, because these chances are too low to be like spamming certain eyes. Let me see if I can... Well, I guess it almost certainly would not be in another area that it would spawn the hidden item, I would guess. Usually it seems like it would spawn somewhere vaguely related. Okay, there it is. Shadow Soulstone. So dark damage, I'm guessing? Okay. I know I had intended to finish off Ophilia's chapter here, but actually I think with the transition between Cyrus's chapter and Ophilia's chapter that I'm going to cut the episode here and then finish off the rest of Ophilia's chapter 1 in episode 4. So I'm going to cut it here. If you've enjoyed what you've watched, I would encourage you to check out the videos that are appearing on screen now. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.